I'd rather have my head stuck in the clouds than buried in the mound. Feet touching the asphalt, back will touch the ground. You watch about that trash talk, my hands speaking loud. The crowd sound is drowning our conversation now. I know what I'm about to do, can't coma induce. But look, I train not to lose, what else is there to do? I'm a fighter, hard like barbed wire, sharp the same way. I'm tired, but get energized when the crowd say showbiz boom baye. Showbiz boom baye, my style's impetuous, my defense impregnable. There's no B plan when the A plan is doable. My ritual, jump rope, heavy bag, cutthroat. I'm the best in the world because my ego says so. A fighter, I am lost in this whirlwind, this make-believe world where it's a sin to be a grown man. Look, I never read a book, bruh, I must admit, I'm about that grit and that dumb shit, where your head's on some drum shit, body got Bambi legs, ears on some hum shit, later getting medicated, urine on some blood shit. I want wildest power with Devin Haney's defense. Up off it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Up off. There it is. Hey, y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. They tried to kill my wife. It's hump day. Hey, baby, boo. We'll do it. We'll do it. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Ace the one. Let me see. Jonathan Dupree. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man, look. First I want to say this. Welcome to the hump day, everybody. If you guys haven't done it, close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Varnell Hill. Bye.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. I saw Charles Etwitt. Saw you, dog. What's going on, Charles? Good morning, brother. Okay. So let's just jump to it. Let's jump to it. When we get done with this, we get done with this. We're just going to jump the hell to it. And that's the Black Georgia. Listen. We're going to talk about the leaked footage of Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson in sparring. And Sugar Shakur said, I'm tired. And Bill Haney, I saw it on his story. I don't even know who really leaked it or what the hell's going on. I don't even know the story behind the whole thing. All right, so you guys are going to have to help me out. All right, here's the Tyson bet. We're going to talk about Andy Ruiz coming clean, pricing himself out, though he's still defending himself. His whole explanation on why he priced himself that high against Deontay, the Bros Bomber Browder. And is it a Darkarone pacer? We'll talk about that. De La Hoya said that Terrence Bud Crawford would beat Canelo. We'll talk about that conversation. Also, how Canelo is now open to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. We'll talk about that. Lastly, we will talk about Eddie Hearn talking about testing more. I know a lot of you guys responded to me when I said, hey, man, the perception, Matchroom, so many people popping dirty, people associated with Matchroom promoted fights, so now with this uproar of failed drug tests, right? People popping dirty. You kind of look at Matchroom and say, what the hell's going on over there? I'm not saying Matchroom homebred and raised fighters. I'm just talking about these guys popping dirty associated with Matchroom promotions and events that they've promoted, and we'll talk about Eddie Hearn's explanation of all that. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, so let's start off talking about Sugar Shakur Stevenson, Devin the American Dream Haney. You guys ready? Let me see what y'all have to say. Oh yeah, it's showtime with the homie ShowBizz. Thank you so much, my brother. Hoya hates Canelo. That's right. He wants to be Canelo, and that's 100. He wants to be Canelo. I'm not him. Now you're going too far. I don't know what he wants to do. All right, I can't put that he wants to be. He's arguably greater than Canelo. Let me see. As Andy not a duck, just not his time. Andy not a duck. What time? Just not his time. Okay, we'll talk about that. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. Now look, at least Matchroom are testing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to explain where I was coming from. You guys still miss everything that I said, and you talk about the fact that they're testing. So we'll talk about that. Okay, hit the Tyson bell. Let's talk about the receipts that Bill Haney leaked, or Bill Haney definitely put it on his Instagram story. I think he was on the Boxing Voice yesterday, and he said some stuff that I definitely missed because I saw it on Twitter and it was quoted, but I think I saw video, but I think I just didn't watch it. If I watched it, I forgot. I think I was at my son's practice and I was doing members only videos. That's what I was doing. Everybody, the members only, you guys know that we've been getting a little bit more transparent with who I am as a person, just for the members only. Okay, here's the receipt. Receipts, motherfucker. Okay, here we go. This is the leaked footage. Haney, shit, I don't even.
That's it.
I'm gonna say that's fine. That's fine. I'm tired. Okay.
Yeah. See, that footage makes Sugar Shakur look like a bitch. It does. Right? I'm tired. Okay, hold on. Let's break this down. Let's talk about this. All right. First of all, just to have that segment is no fair. If you're going to release shit, just to have that part is really no fair. I think one of two things happened, or maybe they all happened. High-low. Thank you, brother. ShowBizz, a better way to box and television. Thank you so much. Charles Edward Cheese, listen to me, man. And he's the older one. Okay, but listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Before you grab that slither, who knows what was going on? That's not enough for me to know what the hell was going on. Number two, who filmed that shit? Okay. Number three, maybe Sugar Shakur Stevenson was in a good mood, right? If people are filming you with your boys in a good mood, who knows what you're going to say? Honestly, maybe Sugar was boxing a little bit. He was like, you know what? I'm done. Maybe he was going to go see his girl. Maybe he was going to go to the club. Maybe he was just having to, you know what I'm trying to say? And you give somebody their peas, right? Yeah, I'm tired. Good thing. He just act like a baby for a quick second. They put that shit on film and leaked it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of dirty. Hold on, let me see. Shakur started it. LOL. He tired. Yeah. And you know, I'm saying, I know it's all fair because on Twitter they going at each other's mamas and daddies. See, when the daddies are brought into it and the mamas and shit, it's a go. Okay, they talking about slapping each other in public. Everything's a go. So you get that slither, I'm tired, and you put that out and you make him look like a complete british. And it's just, hold on real quick. Hold on. Andy Ruiz said he wants 10 million. Okay, right. Can I do my job to fight Wilder? Do you think it's fair price or he outpriced himself? I just need a quick breakdown. No, I can't do that just for you. Let me do the show, and then, you know, we're doing this in order. You see the title. I'm getting to it. Sounds like Shakur was mocking Haney because he was laughing while saying it. Right. He could be mocking Haney. So I guess Dev stopped Tank too. Cut it out. Well, that's my second point. Hold on real quick. The entertainment, the factual, the showbiz. I'm saying there's just not enough. We don't know what's going on. Okay? We really, I don't know what's going on. So I don't even know how to look at it really. But my man makes a point. He said, so I guess Devin Haney stopped Tank 2, cut it out. Well, he probably did. Right? I mean, to say if it was Sugar who quit because he was tired, it's not like Haney ain't never done that before. He did that with Tank. You know, maybe Haney can go all day. Maybe he's on his Captain America shit. I just started. Maybe that's something Haney is on. Maybe he has endless energy and can go all day. Maybe that can be it. I mean, look, let me just hold on real quick. Hold on. Shakur was like, what you say about my mama, LOL. Yeah, listen, bro. Listen. I don't see this as an opportunity to jump sides. I never do. I won't. You know, listen, bro. Oh my God, stop the cat beer. Stop what? I don't even what me saying maybe he can go all day. How is that? I don't know, bro. Y'all frustrated. You know what? I was looking at football in the morning today. And it's not just boxing. People are super moist. Men are super. They were talking about how people are on Twitter getting on them saying, hey, y'all not putting enough respect on the name of the Cardinals. Y'all not putting enough respect on the people are straight. I'm saying there is a chance that Devin Haney is a good fighter. How about that? I know that makes y'all moist. I know y'all maybe as an undisputed champion, maybe he is actually a good fighter. How about that? Maybe he is in shape a lot. Maybe he can make him draining himself to be 135 and still going 12 with Loma. Maybe that's a positive. Maybe he's okay, brother. Maybe he's okay. Maybe he's an all right fighter. How about that? Just maybe. I know you guys are like, pick size, gotta be on somebody, but like I said, they're very young men for me. I'm almost twice their age. I don't jump on the balls of they're young men for me. All right. So I ain't got that kind of time to be picking sides. But when I'm like Bill Haney's age, so I ain't got that kind of time. But what I'm saying is maybe it's twofold. I don't know what happened in that sparring session. Right? There's not enough context in that clip, which means Bill Haney, love you like a play cousin. But that was low. Putting that out there, you made Shakur look like a and that was low. But y'all are villains. Y'all playing a villain. Shakur brought you into this saying F you and stuff like that. So I guess it's all fair. On top of that, y'all definitely know how to market yourselves because Devin the American Dream Haney isn't considered an exciting fighter to watch. Just like Floyd Mayweather on many levels, people thought he wasn't exciting to watch. So he did the outside thing. Y'all, the blueprint is there. The green print is there. So y'all doing your job. Y'all being assholes. And that's what you got to be the villain. Y'all doing your thing. All right. But for me to analyze that little clip, there's not much. I don't know. I myself has said some soft ass shit just with my homies. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I could have said just to be playing. You know, let's say y'all just throwing some hands and be like, oh man, you got me, dog, you got me. But they didn't do, they grabbed the clip of you got me, dog, you got me. And then put the playing around. And then he just grabbed that clip and put it all over the internet. That's some bullshit. So they just grabbed that clip, I'm tired, and put it, who knows what, he was probably feeling good that day and just want to give Devin Haney his love. Who knows? Let me see. It's getting too childish and petty at this point. Y'all going to fight or not? Yeah, get to the bag, fellas. Yeah, they're going to get to the bag. This is how they're going to get to the bag. They know people are interested in that shit. Right? That's how they get to the bag. They know their generation. They know social media. Get to the bag. That's precisely what they're doing. Let me see. Erwan. Okay, no, see, Erwan. I don't know what that is. Now hearing it, but you see that generation, I don't get it. You know? No, Tank was taxing that ass fresh off of AP, but no one gives it. Listen, bro, that's not the point. The point is about stamina and endurance. He was taxing that ass. Devin Haney endured and kept going, and Tank Davis stopped. All I was saying at least, is Devin Haney and everyone who saw the sparring session says the same thing. He shows the ability to endure and keep going. Maybe he has more grit than y'all know, because he can't punch through a wet paper bag doesn't mean he's not a gritty dude. Maybe Devin Haney can endure and keep going. And everybody else be like, okay, never mind. Maybe. But y'all, please, people like Q, I don't care if y'all love Tank Davis's teeth, his face, his purse, his hair, his tattoos. I don't care what y'all love. Don't love him so much that y'all think y'all are him. This not an attack on Tank. This just saying that Devin Haney may have great endurance. Don't get insecure about those words. And don't feel that it's your responsibility to say that he doesn't have great endurance. He may just. And he may have done that shit with Shakur Stevenson too, and just kept going on. And Sugar was like, brother, I did everything I needed to do. Caught you with uppercuts and shit. I got my work in. I'm tired. Who knows? Who knows? Let me see. Biz, the amount of men hugging Floyd nuts on your IG. That's what people do, bro. I was actually talking great about Floyd. And I can say a million different ways. But like I said, when you think you're Floyd Mayweather, you get insecure about everything. Let me see. Hey, Boogie, they doing this to hype the fight, to sell it. Yes, Lord. Let me see. High, low, ShowBizz. They want to watch. I'm saying, bro. Hit the Tyson bell. So, listen. I know it's y'all job to fanboy. And in this situation, y'all picked a side. They didn't pick you. Remember that. Y'all done picked a side. I am here to speak some sense. That clip meant jack shit. And that's... Joseph Parker. And that's the Black Two Sugars. That clip meant jack shit. All right, so let's move on. Y'all good, Tim Butler. You feel me? Was that a good take? I said all of that, and I don't even know how smooth everything I said sounded. I felt like I was just running off at the mouth. But y'all feel me? That clip means jack shit. I'm saying, barring up. All I'm alluding to is sparring results misleading. Yeah, but Q, this is what I'm alluding to. You don't know what happened. Misleading from what? We don't even have a point of truth. We just got this. So it's like all shoulders. I don't know. To say that people capping for what he did with Tank based on what? Because you love Tank? That's all you're doing. I really love Tank. I think he's amazing. So nobody else can expose him in sparring. When I've seen Mike Tyson dribbled off the canvas in sparring, nobody is Superman. I know y'all believe in this superhero, but so I'm just saying, okay, maybe Devin Haney did endure and outlast Tank. I don't know why y'all hurt. Maybe he did. Maybe he did endure and make Shakur be like, never mind. Let's move on. All right, everybody. Let's move on. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Andy Ruiz. Now let's talk about Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz taken up for the fact that he's asking for $10 million. I got the receipts. Asking for $10 million against Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. You guys let me know if y'all think it's a duckarone pizza, okay? Here it is.
Stop ducking Wilder. Ain't nobody ducking Wilder, man. Tell him to pay me what I deserve, bro. Nah, they're trying to pay me what they paid me for my last fight. It doesn't make sense. You're climbing up the ladders, and then you get a big task, and you're supposed to beat him. I fucking beat him, and the person's supposed to go higher and higher and higher. That's the way it goes. If you don't know, then don't say shit. $10 million or less. I'll fight him for $10 million. Fuck it. If you show Wilder what I be doing inside the gym and how I'll be looking, he's not gonna want to fight, and he's gonna want to pay me less money. Fucking pussy ass fool.
All right. All right. He just made me do something. I just had to check something out. Duckaroni pizza with the white sauce. Damn. Morning, my brother. I feel like Shakur is undefeated on Twitter, man. Love you, boy. I'm off topic because I just got the notification. You just got the notification. That's that shit. Hit the Tyson Bear. You feel like he's undefeated on that boy. I mean, it is what it is. And speaking of undefeated, I got some stuff to say about Terrence Bud Crawford when it comes to the whole Canelo thing. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. We're dragging our feet a little bit, but we're getting there. Everything deserves this much attention. So Andy Ruiz is saying that's what you do. You climb and get higher and higher. All right. Andy Ruiz is saying the $10 million, he'll fight Deontay Wilder for $10 million. He'll fight him for $10 million. Right? Okay. Meaning, when Deontay Wilder said it was $10 million, it was right. Andy Ruiz father is asking for $10 million. That's where I'm going with. The question is he pricing himself out? Let me tell you something. When Andy Ruiz said that what you do in boxing, you start climbing higher and higher. Let's look some stuff up. Andy Ruiz purse for Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz versus Joshua 2. His purse was reportedly $9 million. Hit the Tyson Bell. For AJ Andy Ruiz 2. Don't forget, he was a late replacement in the first one. He beats Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz versus Joshua 2. Now that he's unified champion, he gets $9 million. All right. His purse for Chris Arreola is reportedly $1 million. All right. He goes from, you're supposed to climb higher and higher. He goes from AJ $9 million to his purse with Chris Arreola $1 million. Not to count his money. We just want to know if he priced himself out. After Chris Arreola, he fights King Kong Ortiz. Let's look at what he makes against King Kong Ortiz. $1 million. Okay, so Andy Ruiz, as unified heavyweight champion, makes $9 million. You supposed to climb higher and higher? After losing to Anthony Joshua over the course of 12 rounds, he dips to $1 million fighting Chris Arreola, and he took that. Then against King Kong Ortiz, another $1 million guaranteed. That's what's reported. So this is where you're at. This is you. You fought your way to this. When you're a unified champion, $9 million. You fought your way to $1 million around there, guaranteed, your next two fights. And against Wilder, for no titles, you want $10 million? The highest you ever been guaranteed? That's a Duckaroni pizza. Hit the Tyson Bear. That's what I'm sitting on. That's what I'm sitting on. That's what ShowBizz. Watch like a fan. I'm just trying to say facts are in the bank. High, low, I'm happy you're with me. My man goes from his highest pay ever. Why? Unified champion, sanctioning bodies, all that shit. This is when you have your interview. You have your interview. Are you going to get promoted? Right? You got the opportunity, 9 million, unified champion. You go there, you didn't train. You go in there big as all outdoors, sloppy, get your ass whipped and outboxed for 12 rounds. You drop the ball. The first heavyweight Mexican champion. Everybody loves you to death. You speak for the guy with the dad bod, and you drop the ball. You didn't value yourself enough. You didn't value that moment enough to capture it. You only get one shot. You saw Crawford and Eminem. You dropped the ball and put out a dud in a fight that people have forgotten about. So that's why it's followed up with Chris Arreola, 1 million, King Kong, 1 million. Your performances in those fights didn't even raise your status. You want Wilder for no belt. 10 million? Ruiz wanted 10 million for collateral damage. I get that. Getting punched in the face by Wilder when you can't get out the way is a sure change in your lifestyle in the bank. I'm saying. Sure, you saw Robert Helenius. That dude got on every PED he can find to fight AJ, allegedly. He said, I ain't going to sleep like that again, and he did just that. Let me see. A member for 3 months. Thank you so much, James. Listen, allegedly. Do you guys? I disagree, ShowBizz. Rui Andy is a duckaroni piece. Those numbers are big, one-sided. He lucky he gets 3 million. Oh, I digress. Oh, my bad. I thought you said I disagree. I'm like, I think we said the same thing. Biz, you think Tank can't stop Shakur? What? No, I think they can both stop each other. Where did that come from? Listen. So I just want to ask you guys. I want to ask you guys. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree? Dad Bob, my foot, that guy, that boy just fat, but you speaking the real biz, drop the ball. Thank you. You agree? Y'all agree? Can we move on? Get the likes up. Yeah, everybody hit the like. Damn, you guys don't watch football. Wow. Yeah, that's ridiculous. You would think people who watch something as physical as boxing and UFC are going to watch hockey, football, some rugby, something like 100. Yes. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. We're going through this quick. So can I read you guys the Twitter fingers? Let me read y'all. Let me read y'all the Twitter fingers. Let me read y'all the Twitter fingers. Brought to you by BK. We love it. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Hold on, let me see. Man, everybody hit the like. Love this community. Stay real. And yes, it's a duck. 100%. 100%. Every damn fight since the first AJ fight, he's apologizing to everybody. Sorry, y'all. I didn't work out. I didn't train. I let the belts and being champion get to me. I'm sorry. That was post AJ 2. Chris Arreola, I'm sorry. The weight loss, the cut, and, he caught me. I'm sorry. King Kong Ortiz, it wasn't my best. Brother, that's where you at. That's where you at, brother. And I ain't mad at you. You still won those fights. High-low is not a simple show. It's the showbiz. Thank you. Roll out. What channel is Rugby Biz? I don't know. I'll be looking at, I got YouTube Live, YouTube TV. So I'll be watching rugby. It'll be like at 4:30 in the morning and stuff like that. Okay. Listen, Biz already discussed Shakur and Dev. Yeah, I did. Here's the Twitter fingers. Canelo Alvarez has now confirmed that he is open to a potential fight versus Terrence Crawford after Crawford said he's willing to move up to super at 168. You never know. This is Canelo. You never know. In boxing, it's possible. Why not? If it makes sense, I'm down to do it. Of course you are. What I say about the PBC, if you in here, you in here. Love you like a play, cuz. You come on, we're brothers. PBC, we're brothers. All right, but listen, to all the fighters out there, I just want to say this real quick. This to all the fighters, to all the promotion companies, to all the sanctioning bodies. You guys have learned to like me because I don't pull punches and because I'm unbiased. And because, I'm going to stick to my brand. I respect yours. I'm sure you respect mine. All right. So PBC. Everybody like, uh-oh. I said this before. It's not like this my first time saying it. When Mike Tyson was searching for his mouthpiece in Tokyo and Don King walked right over and caressed Buster Douglas, he was like, hey, dog, I always knew you were going to best Mike Tyson. Reverse it. Your plans for Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford is with the PBC now. Just reverse. It's not even a hard reversal. Terrence Crawford said that he'll fight him, called him out, everything. Okay. Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence. Let me tell you how bad he beat Errol Spence. Just hold on. Ruiz looking like the Texas rapper, that Mexican OT. Listen, ShowBizz, nothing but a new boxing network. Listen. He beat Errol Spence so bad that he looked like Terrence Crawford looked like a great prospect. You know when you have a great prospect and he's like, it's about time he needs to start fighting champions, like he needs his shot, like Boots, like Roy Jones before he fought James Toney. Like he looked like one of those prospects, right? Like Teofimo Lopez before he fought Richard Coleman and shit. He looked like a top prospect versus just another guy coming up. Like another guy there for the prospect. Like Terrence Crawford beat Errol. If you watch that fight, that exact fight from two guys that's not Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, it wouldn't even been worth the watch. You would have been like, yeah, man, that dude's pretty good. I can't wait to see him again. That's how bad that ass beating was. So it takes nothing to reverse it. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Now, we do have a receipt. With Oscar De La Hoya speaking with Fight Hype. I'm sorry. Don't want to get them confused. They're two totally different entities. Shout out to Fight Hype interviewing De La Hoya. Here's what De La Hoya had to say.
They're both talented, but he's the bigger fighter. And in boxing, in the history of the sport, the talented fighter who's the bigger fighter always beats the talented small fighter. That's historically what's taken place in boxing. Jumping up 2 weight classes it's a lot. It's a lot. And when you're facing Canelo, when he keeps on pressuring you, I think he might even stop him in the later rounds.
Do you think a potential match between Crawford and Canelo?
If that fight ever takes place, I have Crawford 1,000%.
Bruh.
People are going to say, oh, well, you're contradicting yourself. I kind of am, but Crawford is also a big guy.
Yeah.
Crawford is a big guy who can handle a Canelo because they're the same size. Crawford is a guy who punches hard, and I believe that Crawford is a way better boxer than Canelo.
Hold on. Oh, roll out. Oscar lost Canelo and only had Bud for 2 weeks. I know Floyd and Al laughing at him while they playing poker. All right. Yeah, roll out. I mean, listen, dog. Oscar, love you, boy. It's like Sugar Shea Mosley. Love you, boy. Y'all my guys, bro. That's all I got to say about that. Y'all my guys. But listen, all right, that little clip had so many layers. It's ridiculous. Oscar De La Hoya said pretty much that a great big man beats a great small man. That's why he has Canelo over Charlo. And in the same damn breath, he said he's 1,000% sure that Crawford beats Canelo. Okay, so Jermell Charlo jumping up 2 weight classes for Canelo. He's too small. But Crawford going from 147, he's 1,000% sure. And then he said, on top of that, that they're the same size. Now, I think, let me tell you, dog, I understand Oscar Crawford just different. I know he said Crawford is different. I got you. But we're going to get there in a minute. I'm talking about that math, okay? That math. Y'all be listening to the community too. I'll be confusing the hell. I'll be confusing the hell out of. Listen, bro. Jermell Charlo is bigger than Canelo. But I'm not going to say Terrence Crawford is the same size as Canelo. That's hold on, let me see. But hold on, let me continue. Flex on him. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Oscar sounds like you betting on one fighter, but saying the other is going to win. That's not even close. That's not close at all. But your brain won't wrap around. Your brain won't get it. But thanks for the super chat. Did EJ activate the rematch? I heard yesterday was the deadline. Also, it sounds crazy, but I agree with Oscar. Okay, I'm talking about the inconsistency of his argument itself. Not that you agree overall that Crawford beats Canelo. Not talking about that yet. We're doing this at one step at a time. As far as the deadline, I'm not sure about that deadline. I'm hearing different things. Such an interesting dichotomy between how loved Oscar was as a fighter and how weird he is as a promoter. Cocaine is one hell of a drug. I mean, listen, bro. Number 2, Oscar doesn't like Canelo for shit, right? He's a Canelo hater, and Ryan Garcia, you gotta be careful. Oscar may end up being a Ryan Garcia hater. All right, Oscar on that powder again. Listen, dog. Listen. And he seems to like Terrence, but I'm telling you, he doesn't like Canelo, though. That's for sure. ShowBizz, the next level of boxing entertainment. If y'all think Terrence Crawford beats Canelo, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just talking about Oscar De La Hoya's argument. I couldn't follow, but that's okay. I'm going to tell you this. I think he's ultimately saying that Terrence Crawford is special. I can go with that, which is why I think Terrence Crawford deserves to be in the ring versus Canelo. And if he deserves to be in the ring with Canelo, that means he has a chance. Now, who do I think would win? I would have to be completely insane to just go with Terrence Crawford. That is an insane thought. Terrence Crawford never fought at middleweight, nothing, and can be at 147 and jump up and beat Canelo at 168. That is insane. Okay. I don't think Terrence Crawford can absorb any punches from Canelo. None of them. I just think his body would not take those punches from Canelo. And Terrence Crawford ain't Floyd. He's going to get hit. He's going to get touched. Canelo's punches, he knocked out Kovalev. Canelo, that's my thing. Is Canelo a better fighter than Terrence? Not now. But there was a chance when it was comparable, when Canelo was doing a lot of things. How one-dimensional he is now. No, he's not. Not now. Back then it was comparable, but I still thought Terrence Crawford was a better fighter all around. Then I think I had him. I think he was the best fighter in the world to me for years, as far as skill-wise, not on my pound-for-pound list. I think Terrence Crawford was better than Canelo at his best, all because he can switch hit. So that's an extra dynamic. But now he's definitely better than Canelo. Okay? Canelo's one-dimensional. That's all he's been showing us. Still, it's almost insane for me to feel for sure that Terrence Crawford 1,000% beats Canelo. That is very, very tough. It's very tough. Let me see. The math ain't mathing. No. Buzz skill makes him a giant. Yeah. But his skill, here's my thing about Terrence Crawford's skill. They weren't saying Terrence Crawford would beat Canelo before Errol Spence. And my thing is, the thing that's getting me is that damn Errol Spence did not look like one of the better welterweights in the world. He totally did not. I know Terrence Crawford had a lot to do with that. But still, when Roy Jones smoked James Toney, you still knew that James Toney, when you saw James Toney, you still knew that was just a style problem. Where Errol Spence, he was just slow and like he was horrific. He was horrific. But because of that whitewashing, just that, I'm like, we are creatures of the moment. Because of that whitewashing, we feel that he 1,000% beats Canelo. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. All right. But I do think he deserves to be in a ring. And if he deserves to be in a ring with Canelo, that means he has a chance. Okay, can we move on? Can all of that be true? Can all of that be true? We got one more receipt. We're going to talk about Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and them popping dirty over there. And then we're going to move over to Twitter, the Twitter fingers. Y'all good? Top of the morning, ShowBizz. What's up, New York? Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Wait, hold on. Biz, you tired to make me believe Spence had a secret to breaking Bud's eye. And Bud was just going to get busted and broke. No, that's how you saw it. You probably got a little moist. I said it was a 50-50 fight. Let me see. And that Terrence Crawford can knock him out. But you only heard one side. That's selective hearing. Whatever touched you the most is what you're responding to. And broke. He's better than what you want to give him credit for. You're super moist. Nah, that's moist, because that's not even how I was talking. So you got moist. Okay. Let me see. Twitter fingers rename X-Files. There you go. F-File. X-Files. We're gonna call them the X-Files. There you go, brother. The X-Files. I gotta do another BK thing. Okay. Let's do the receipts. Eddie Hearn making this point again that people didn't like me making fun of in so many, I make fun of a lot of things. But he's saying because he tests more, that's why they're getting the results they're getting with more fighters popping dirty. Here's what he has to say.
As we know, we are ramping up the testing. And if we ramp up the testing, and we're going to be the promotional company to make that investment in testing, you are going to have more adverse findings. And the response of, a fighter's tested positive on a Matchroom show. Yes. If you don't want to hear that, then if you want, we won't test. Bad for the sport, bad for the safety of the fighters. Yet they're not willing to spend the money to improve the safety for fighters. Okay.
Look, this right here, y'all think Floyd can beat Joe Calzaghe? Hell no. Joe Calzaghe beat the shit out of Floyd. He's just too big, and that's a bad matchup. He's huge, and he has fast hands, and but ain't beaten. Yeah. So at the beginning, we were lost. Okay, listen. This was my point. I get what y'all were saying. He's saying they're spending money and they're focusing on cleaning up the sport at Matchroom. Great, Eddie Hearn. Great. He said, and when you do that, you get more adverse findings. Not true. Or when the fight gets made, keep it consistent and bet on Canelo. You talking about somebody else? I don't. Just shut up. I may bet on Crawford because he's underdog. I bet it on Ryan. Just shut up, man. So look. Here's the thing. My point was this. I'm talking about the fighters. when the WBC implemented their clean boxing program, there wasn't soon as they implemented it, every fighter popped dirty. Like it didn't pop, 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 pop. It didn't explode into everybody popping dirty. What I'm trying to say is this. No hit. People going to perceive Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and all that. Okay, what's going on over there? There's some dirty shit going on over there. And what I was saying was people are going to perceive it that way, because if the fighters weren't dirty, they wouldn't pop dirty. Right? I mean, if you have less, unless something is wrong with your testing, if your fighters aren't dirty in the first place, they won't pop dirty. And I'm not saying that Eddie Hearn is making the fighters dirty. I'm not saying anyone associated with Matchroom is making the fights dirty. I'm talking about why the fighters feel they can try shit over there in a Matchroom event. Good that Eddie Hearn has improved his testing and popping them dudes and women. Alicia Baumgartner, everybody's NFL. And I don't know if they're guilty or innocent. We got to see if something's wrong with the testing or if they're really dirty. But what I'm saying is this. If there are clean fighters, no matter how much you test, they won't pop dirty more. That's just the truth of it. Let me see. Facts. It's like 4 minutes long in full version. They was going back and forth, and Dev caught him with a mean left hook. Then next round, he said, "I'm tired. I'm done." What it looked like to me. Okay. That's all I'm saying. ShowBizz, love you, boy. Love you, boy. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, thank you, Eddie Hearn, for increasing your testing and improving your testing. But these damn fighters, y'all fight whoever over there trying to be dirty over there. Man, we need less fighters trying to be dirty, trying to get that edge, popping dirty. Facts are in the bank. And I thank you. And I just wonder the psychology behind those fighters feeling that they can try that shit over there. Well, not anymore. You have my bad, Biz. It's all good. That was someone in the chat. All good, Charles Edward. You ain't got to apologize. You're the foundation of this channel. Listen. But moving forward, Eddie Hearn said something else, adding to that, how he's going to improve even further the situation going over there for Matchroom.
When you sign with Matchroom, you enter the clean boxing pro, whatever it's going to be called, and you're automatically enrolled in random testing. But there needs to be, we can't just, and some, you know, whether it's the BFC, whether it's the WBC, it can't just be you're enrolled but you never get tested. It needs to be financially at the level where VADA can say, this person is likely to, because it's random, be tested X amount of times per year. You've got to put the fear in the fighter, but it's got to be a testing program that is robust and frequent enough to put confidence into the fighter and the sport.
Fantastic. And that's the proper thing to do, because they are fearless over there. They feel that they won't pop. And following what the WBC is doing, for him to see the WBC as that gold standard is a huge compliment to the WBC. That he's going to follow that idea, right? And lower the confidence of fighters feeling that they can do things that can endanger their opponents, endanger the sport itself. Fantastic. Once again, I'm going to say this. When the WBC implemented the clean boxing program, there wasn't that splurge that everybody is popping dirty as soon as they implemented that. I'm happy Matchroom, I'm happy Eddie Hearn have invested more money in their testing program. Obviously, it was necessary because the fighters had confidence that they can do some other shit over there. And that's the Black 2 Sugar. No, No. They felt they can do shit over there. Obviously. No. Can we agree to that? Stop playing in the mud. Eddie, I don't see Eddie on any BS. I don't see Eddie on any BS. Eddie's absolutely right. Absolutely right. I think that's a clean take. Yeah. So we can move on to the Twitter fingers. What happened to my, oh shit, now my comments done disappeared. Well, let's move on to the Twitter fingers. Oh, wait. Experimental drugs. They all double talk to get past the shit going on. He said everything he said was very clean. It was very straightforward. Absolutely. Pride was man's man. Absolutely. Okay. So let's move on to the X-Files. How about that? I'm going to have to change this intro, but let's move over to the X-Files, named by Charles Edward Cheese, brought to you by BK. We love it. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Get moist, Biz. I need it. Pause. Whoa, pause. That boy. Woo. Let me see. Good for MR. The sport needs a cleanup. Judges should be next. 100%. I'm behind Teddy Atlas here on that. Okay. Manny Pacquiao wants to fight at the Paris 2024 Olympics. I'm telling you, the guy's crazy. Manny Pacquiao, sit your ass down. You know what? Never mind. Do you? That makes you happy? That makes you happy? Let's go. Let me see. With the aim of ending his boxing career by winning a gold medal for his country at age 45. That's what you want to do, bro? Go ahead, brother. Go right ahead, brother. Go right ahead. Philippine Olympic Committee President Abraham Tolentino has announced. He said they're now exploring qualifications routes. Hey, man. I ain't gonna get up. If that's what you do, want to be a 45-year-old Olympic, do that shit. That's what you want to do? Hey, brother, you crazy. You are crazy. Manny Pacquiao is addicted to fighting, and he's crazy as all out. Let me see. Flexo. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. I missed a lot of stream, but love you, Biz. They had me working in a horrible service area. You know how they're gonna get you out of there. But Labor Day is coming up. That's when you give your job the finger at least once. Everybody, for this 3-day weekend, this is how you give your job the damn finger. Where we at? Right here.
So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
Go ahead, Manny. Get busy. All right, let's move forward. Terrence Crawford making his intentions for a fight versus Canelo Alvarez clear. Canelo versus Crawford is definitely by far the biggest fight in boxing. Yes, it is. Whoever wins that is definitely the face. War Room, I got 5 spots left with the Fantasy Football League. With Biz email if you guys want in. Charles, yeah, everybody hit Charles Baker because that's this weekend, right? Charles Baker, we got to start drafting. Charles Baker may win the league. He's a badass, but you never know. I may creep and get one of you guys, man. And you said that, pause. And you said that is $50 buy-in, winner takes all. Everybody, check out his Yahoo. Hit him up. Let's see if we can get that going. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo is definitely by far the biggest fight in boxing. I love it. And I want to say this about Terrence Crawford wanting to fight Canelo Alvarez. Let me tell you this, that we all have to really consider this point. Consider this point. Y'all ready? Obviously, Terrence Bud Crawford can give a shit about being undefeated. Terrence Crawford is proof what boxing supposed to be. He can give a damn. Him jumping up 3 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez at 168 is not him trying to be undefeated at all. That's him putting himself up against it, trying to see where his limitations are. He's a competitor. Terrence Crawford said himself, he hate losing. But he ain't trying to be undefeated more than he's trying to find the biggest challenge he can possibly find. And that's inspirational. Not being perfect, because none of us are. Being perfect does not resonate more than putting in effort and challenging yourself. That's what life is all about. That's inspirational. And I'm going to tell you this too. I'm about to get on my soapbox. Hold on. I'm about to get on my soapbox. Hold on real quick. I'm on my soapbox.
He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodie car.
Listen. I hate when fighters say, if you never boxed, you can't say anything about boxing. Okay, I've boxed, but many of you in the war room have not. All right, y'all have not boxed. Listen, this is why Terrence Crawford or any fighter going up against all challenges, finding their limitations and putting in effort, why it impacts us, the common man, so much, because we're all fighters. Most of us are. Many of us want to be great. Many of us want to graduate college. Many of us want to get that job where they're making a lot of money. Many of us want to start our own business. Many of us are studying at night. Many of us want clean health. You don't have to be in the ring to be a fighter. Many of us have fought sickness, kidney failure, cancer, the death of a loved one. You're fighting all the time. And I'm talking about real shit that even fighters can be inspired by you. I'm talking about just something simple as a successful marriage, or something as complex as that, rather. All of you who are trying are fighters. You don't have to be in a ring to be a fighter. And there's a lot of things that you guys know about fighting that y'all can dig in your stomach, the pit of your stomach, intestinal fortitude, that y'all can show everybody else too. Football players, basketball players, even fighters, on how to dig deep. There are fighters who are warriors who have all the bravery in the world to fight another person in the ring, but don't have the bravery to be good fathers, be good mothers, be good husbands and wives, manage their money, think about the long term, put together a retirement plan. You got to have good spirit, good IQ, bravery, and consistency and hard work ethic to do those things too. Hit the Tyson bell. So being perfect is not the most inspirational thing. But in the one life you have, knocking this challenge out just to look for the next one, that's inspirational. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Okay, look. Let's go to the next Twitter finger. Eddie Hearn has revealed that he's now started talks with VADA about potentially creating Matchroom's own equivalent of the WBC's clean boxing program, which would see all Matchroom fighters signed up for random VADA 365 drug testing. That's the Black Two Sugars. Everybody, those were the X-Files, brought to you by BK. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Okay, I hope you guys love the hump day. I hope you guys hit the like. You guys got any more questions for a brother? Hit the Tyson bell. Tomorrow, I'll be giving you guys the breaking news. I'll be in front of the fireplace. On Friday, we have the Facts Friday. And let's see if we'll call a fight on Saturday. It's a 3-day weekend. I know my family, daddy, want to see daddy and me barbecue and do all this shit that I'm supposed to do as a daddy on the 3-day weekend. So I'm going to do my best there. I may hang out with my guys too on a Saturday or something like that. So we'll figure all that out. Let me see. You preaching right now, Biz. 100%. Bud number one, pound for pound. Yes, 100%. Let me see. Vada, bada, kata, dada. Last wish, I wish you had more time. High, low, hit the Tyson bell. You guys enjoy the day? You enjoy the day? Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. ShowBizz Adult. I got to hit the weight room, man. That's why I'm really like on the hour I'm getting out here. I got to hit the weight room and be there and get a good full workout enough so I can make it back from the weight room and get my kid from school. That's why I'm leaving like right on the daddy duty. Yeah, I'm leaving right on the hour. I'm out. Huh. Oh my goodness.